welcome back to another episode of SASH Talk, powered by SASH Bahamas. I'm your host, Travis, and in today's episode, we're talking about something very interesting. We have a lovely panel of judges here today. You know, they're making faces. But yes, we have a good panel of judges today. They're going to give some beautiful insight on to the topic at hand. And today, the question today is homosexuality on the rise in the Bahamas, in our lovely country? Just to give some background on it, over the past couple months, at least in recent years, I guess you can say about the last 2-3 years, there have been a lot of instances where homosexuals or anyone who partake a part of the LGBT spectrum have been recorded and just posted online to social media for the hypocrites to, comment on. And really, some people think, okay, it's an infectious disease that is just spreading and, it's just coming out of nowhere. But we're going to introduce our guests right now. We're going to have the first one up. Go ahead, sir. As we wait on our guest to introduce himself. Still waiting.
Hey, what's good? This is Tal. I'm here at SASH. I deal with PR. I'm the person that you reach out to. And that's me.
Could he sound any more dry? Oh my god, these people think they're very pretentious.
Well, we all can't be Don Lemon. We're so sorry, sir, Mr. Ferguson.
Some people just so
pretentious?
So
pretentious
dry, We're going to just introduce our next guest. He's a good friend of Sash. Sometimes here, just give your name. You're a little nervous. A lot of toothy banter there. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Kenny. How you guys doing?
Yeah, and that's about as much. And he'll chime in on occasion.
A breath of fresh air.
The jealousy is very hot in here. But right, going back to our topic. So I was in, and the reason I decided to speak about this today is I was in the bank, and recently there was.
You were in the bank?
Yes, I was in the bank.
Really? Oh, let's get into
Everything happens on the bank.
Okay.
Anyway, I was on the bank line, and naturally someone had BN on their phone, and they were commenting on. There was a video on BN of a LGBT party where they were dressing in school uniforms, and it just sparked a whole debate on the bank line of how these sissies just coming out of nowhere, they just spreading their disease and affecting our young minds and poisoning our youth into their lifestyle, spreading their agenda. So what I want to talk about and discuss is that the case? Is it really spreading? Is it people just going along with the traction going on with the fad of it, or is it where that it's the young people who partake in the LGBT spectrum simply aren't hiding anymore? Is it spreading, or is it where the people aren't hiding anymore? They're not afraid of who they are. So we're gonna run to a quick break right here, and then when we come right back, we'll just get our guests' views on that and we'll tackle it straight on.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Do you have a lot of free time? Want to make new friends? Meet new people? Feeling idle? Well, why not be a SASH Bahamas volunteer? Join us in raising awareness and support for important social issues. Develop your professional network and gain rewarding experiences. Join us in empowering the community. Become a SASH volunteer and be great. Find out more at www.sashbahamas.org. Let's do great things together.
And we're back from that break. So, if you want to be a volunteer, just head on to the website, come on out, show up, do something good in your life for once, But I'm kidding. But, come on, be a part of something successful. So, the question is, back again, is homosexuality on the rise? So, Tom, what's your take on it? Is it suddenly coming out of nowhere?
Or... It's not coming out of nowhere. How could it be coming out of nowhere? Homosexuality has been around for thousands of years. If anything, social media and all these devices have made it more prominent and have given people platforms basically to just display. Or in these cases where you have these, I call them creeps, because I mean, if somebody enjoying themselves out and about, what the hell I'm gonna do recording them? Or even worse, taking time out of my life, my busy schedule, to pay attention to someone else's profile on whatever it is, Snapchat, Facebook, wherever it is, snooping through their stuff to just share their business in their life. Like what purpose do I have with that? Like, that's sad if you ask me. You don't have a life? So I have to literally go and look and dig up in your life so that my life can have meaning?
Or is
I don't feel like it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I feel it's coming out of nowhere.
No, social media.
Is it spreading? Do you think it's spreading?
I don't think it's spreading.
So we've established as it didn't come out of nowhere, but do you think it's spreading?
I don't think it's spreading. I just think more people, they're not afraid to be who they are. A lot of people in the past probably would have hide it from the public, but now in this day and time, people just feel more comfortable coming out there
and just being there.
Yeah.
And that's I agree with you, because that was my train of thought. 5, 10, 15 years ago, anyone who prescribed to the LGBT spectrum, they wouldn't have been so open about it. These younger generation of millennials now, they're not afraid
millennials.
Of anyone. Yes,
you mean young people of this generation?
They are millennials.
You gotta say it so everybody would know. Millennials. Most of us don't have a diploma from Alliston, but you might want to break it down for everybody.
Everyone know what the millennial is or who they are. Anyway,
young people then.
Anyway,
this generation.
I'm fairly young. I'm not a millennial. I don't want to be part of the millennial generation. They're not the brightest. No offense to any millennials out there. But I think what it is the millennials they know who they are, they accept who they are, they aren't afraid, and they're not apologizing for being themselves.
And also I think in general people, wider society just more tolerant of different.
So you think the tolerance level?
Yeah.
Speaking in context of Bahamian culture, you think it has evolved where Bahamians are now more tolerant of something that's out the norm.
That's I think that's definitely the case. Because we're so close to the United States, and
so it's like, okay, whatever happens in the States, we're just going to slowly adapt onto it.
We're slowly adapting onto it. Yeah.
So about 5-10 years ago, they saw 2 men holding hands. Oh my God, they gave freak out. But now it's like, okay, that's the world. Move on.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the case in the society?
You know what I think it is in Nassau? The case, the situation is, it has a lot to do with peer pressure. As far as with the homophobic people or homophobes, you would have somebody, okay, well maybe they don't agree with the lifestyle, and they're out and about, right? But let's say they're in a situation where they're in a place where it's just them, they're the minority, the heterosexual person be the minority, and it's a lot of homosexuals in that area. They may see them display something or do something. That one person or 2 people, they ain't gonna say nothing. They'll probably just give a look and move on. Mm-hmm. But like they say, strength with numbers. If they see 1 or 2 gay people by themselves or a group of straight people, then they would feel, that rally that, hey, I don't like that. Dude, you don't like that too, babe? I don't like that, babe. Oh, I don't like these sissies, babe. Let's get them. Let's kill them. They would probably have that mentality because they feel strength with numbers. But a lot of times, some people just, they don't even pay any attention. They don't even face it. But just because they have the rally or they have this group of people that just share that same hate with them or just want to express it or emphasize it, amplify it, and just get ignorant and riled, they just want to, hey, let me just act up, let me just be stupid and ignorant.
Okay. Or is it, okay, because I know for some instances you have the older generation who is at once, I believe it's coming from where they don't understand it. And once they know someone who's gay or they understand it, their perception changes.
That too.
So, there might be a greater tolerance because now people they're knowing, okay, they may have a gay relative.
May.
Okay, they probably
They do. So everybody got that one little rough niece who's coming to the Christmas party. Y'all know.
Say that rough niece.
Y'all know.
She's just a tomboy.
Okay.
She's just a tomboy.
Okay. Okay. All right.
She's just a tomboy, okay? She just likes to play with the boys a lot.
Okay.
But I think the tolerance level is slowly changing due to the American culture and also due to people realizing that, you know, despite them leading whatever lifestyle they lead, they're still them. They're still that cousin, they're still that auntie, uncle, niece, nephew. They're still that person, so the tolerance is slowly changing. But, you know, there's a lot of religious zealots who, we're not gonna touch the religion part just yet. But, well, I lost my train of thought. Oh, God. So, what was I saying? Right, the tolerance level has grown. However, do you think that the ones who, and this is often said by members of the LGBT spectrum, the ones who shout the most are oftentimes, you know, complicit. So the ones who are shouting, oh, hate the gays, that's wrong, that's the Bible, they're the ones who actually down low.
Oh, so you're saying the homophobes are, they're gay?
Yeah, well, lesbian,
or they have
bisexual, transgender,
something
in
there
that
fueling that fire. You just don't automatically wake up one day
and say,
you got no ties with this lifestyle or anything of this nature, but you just jump and be like, I hate it. It's like you just wake up out the blue and be like, I hate orange. I just want to get rid of everything orange. Maybe you had a bad experience with orange. Maybe you allergic to oranges or something. I can see why you say you hate orange, the color and everything, but you just wake up automatically like, I just hate it.
Do you think that's go ahead.
There's no direct evidence to prove it. But I mean, if you think about it, right, what could cause somebody who doesn't have any linkage to this thing that they hate so much, hate it so much?
Internalized homophobia.
Exactly. It has to be something within you that you know.
Oh, they want to say
Anyway, we're not assuming that because they couldn't get something in them.
Listen, a lot of time it's been rejection, you know. Okay.
So it is internalized homophobia. Yeah. Some people generally have this belief that, oh, because it's against the Bible, you know, it's wrong, condemn
that's a foolish argument right there. That's completely foolish. I don't even. People who say that, they're completely off the rails to me.
Why? Because they pick and choose.
They pick and choose, yeah.
Well, that's again.
When it's convenient for them.
They pick and choose what they want to bash, and then no, my good God said you do this and do this. No, he said you should not lie with this.
But how much man and how much children? You know.
Ooh, you're married.
You're
shacking up.
Yeah.
You're fornicating. You're adultering. What? You sleeping with a married man? Oh, you didn't know he was married? Stop lying. Yeah. You know, people like them, they're the ones that almost...
Or eating shrimp.
There's some things we can eat.
Wearing blended
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
a lot of things.
You can't be a hypocrite.
But then again, you know, it all boils down to what you believe and your beliefs and things of that nature. Because, I mean, in my opinion, I'm just saying, a book that's been written and rewritten and re-edited and remixed so many times and passed through so many hands. And, I mean, hey, you know, I'm just saying,
Don't take it seriously.
I don't take it seriously with a lot of... But that's my view, that's my opinion, and it has nothing to do...
you know, just because that is your religion, right? And that's what your religion says, that doesn't give you the right to impose on anybody else. Because somebody may not worship the same thing as you.
Okay.
So what gives you the right to then turn around and say, you know what, they shouldn't be, you know, given rights, or they should hide who they are or whatever, just to make you feel comfortable?
It's fear. The fear of the unknown.
So you think ignorance is the result why people are so homophobic? At least our country is
they don't
so
understand, and it's fear. In the Bahamas, we have this fear of the unknown and this fear of fire and brimstone. Yes, there is a God or a higher power, higher being that people believe in, right? But at the same time, even with the simplest things, they don't understand. Bahamians get upset and they get angry about it. They do. I guess it's just in the Bahamian nature, in the God-given right to just get angry in general. But just to be angry and upset when they don't understand. Because a lot of that is fear. That's why they're angry. They don't understand. Or they don't want nothing to do about it. And then, you know, next time they're so superstitious. If anything was to happen, it's because of this. Like, if a storm happened and some houses get knocked down, it's because they allowed this gambling to happen. That's what this thing, that's the truth. That was the thing that was happening before the gambling really got, like, legitimized. It was like, all these bad things happen, these murder, and it's the gambling. We need to get rid of all of this. But make sure y'all box my number first. Y'all need to stop. It's
But
just
that is the case. People do tend to look to anything to blame.
exactly.
But back to tolerance. I think the tolerance level again has improved greatly, and it is really hypocritical because in the same breath, people know gay people who are
They do.
They're often.
I think that choir is beyond point. Yes, choir. I said it. Them churches.
The church choir.
How you mean? or wait, or if an outfit, they need an outfit tailor or fix up, or they need that makeup done or that hair done. They got their friend. She's a woman who could do hair, right? But if they really want, like, you know, show-stopping God, they can find a sissy. They can find the same gay man, and they can say, hey, so and so, what you saying, child? You can't do this to me, or you can't fix this. I know you could do this real good. But the messed up thing about it, they be the same chicks who can go back to the same person information or photos on social media and be like, look at this pump, look at this sis. I can't stand people like that. I can't stand that.
But he or she is the one doing
Yeah.
for church the next month.
Yeah.
You know,
When it's convenient.
A next reason why I feel the tolerance level within wider society has improved towards the LGBT community is because people in general today are more independent thinkers. You know, they're not gonna just go along with
Thank
church
God for that.
Or who say whatever. They're gonna, you know, most people know somebody in their family who gay or whatever. So it don't make no sense. You know these people in your life. So what's the point of hating them? You know.
So the mindset has completely changed from the pastor who's standing in front of the congregation speaking fire and brimstone, but on the down low sleeping with the choir director, or you know, hitting someone on the low inside the church.
Mm-hmm.
But all because the pastor say that, you know, we're gonna just bash you and all that. So it's changed from that to, okay, even though the pastor said that, I realized that yes, you are an individual, you're doing something I may not personally agree with. However, I acknowledge that as your right to be human.
See,
and I must leave you alone to do that.
That's the thing. A lot of these churches, what happens in certain cases, they know what gets the crowd. They know what gets the congregation riled up. Yeah. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna use that to fuel that fire, to fuel them. And a lot of times they get so caught up in it. The preacher they get so caught up in it. They would end up preaching. They don't even preach from a standpoint of saying, I'm just a pastor, I'm trying to preach the word and what's right and all that. No, they end up preaching hate. They're preaching hate and pushing their point and getting their point across. But at the same time, you need to say, hey, don't hate the person. If you feel like that, just you don't like the lifestyle, okay, that's fine. But that's still a human being. That's still a loved one. That's still someone. Why should I be there saying you need to burn them, you need to kill them, you need to run them? No. You gotta go there. You do not have to go there. You don't have to go there.
Well, it's good that we all agree that the tolerance level has improved greatly. So
I don't know about greatly, but we're getting there.
Okay, we're slowly getting there. I would say it improved greatly.
I think so.
Because now, even when the cruise ship came in a few weeks back,
there wasn't no hullabaloo.
No, there was no hullabaloo. No one picketing signs. Because you know why people realize.
Because they need that dollar.
These people are people too, and we need money. They're bringing money, so we're gonna
any money is money. That's one thing about Bahamians, though. Oh, I don't like the gays, but hey, listen, I want that money. Bahamians want that money. They may not like you, but if you got that money, they want it.
Yeah. So tolerance is going. So the next thing I want to speak about is the how prepared is, you know, for most people this period of self-questioning and trying to figure out their identity for most LGBT people happens in that high school period. Between 13 and 17, 18, that's the time you're trying to figure out, okay, am I attracted to this, am I not attracted to this? Do you think the current, is there sufficient resources in place to prepare teachers and parents to handle students who come questioning? Like, do you think the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Social Services
I'll let you get that, Kenny. Let you go.
Are adequately prepared to handle something like that?
I don't think any young person who questions in their sexuality is gonna go and want to talk to any teacher or anybody, you know, about, you know, that where they, you know, how they feel or whatever, you know. Yeah, and furthermore, I'm pretty certain if they were to go into that to a teacher, the first thing they can say is, and let me take you to church that a pastor prayed for you or something like that. That don't make no sense.
That's what a lot of these families do. Yeah. They don't understand how to deal with that, or they don't even want to They don't even want to fathom or think about it.
A lot of them
so
want to
that's
talk about
why,
sex.
Right, that's why they push this, burn the sissies, kill the sissies, to intimidate them, to say, hey, you keep that in the closet until you get off age to get out of my house, and then you could express yourself. I don't understand that. I don't know how to explain that. I don't want to accept that. So let me just intimidate you. Just keep it in there. And then you got the kids, you know, depressed and all kind of other
stuff. But yeah, I believe that leads to a lot of social issues. You have kids who internalize homophobia, who hate themselves, become angry, and then when they see someone like them living very happy and comfortable, they're jealous and angry, and then, you know, I need to attack you because you have what I want and I can't get that, so that makes me angry. So I do agree that there needs to be, you know, systems put in place for at least teachers or guidance counselors.
But I don't think our society is there yet. There yet. To the point where the Ministry of Education is going to be encouraging people to explore that side.
Not to like really say encourage and explore, but to say, you know what?
To just say it's something there. It's something there. That's what you're trying to say. Just to make sure that, just to say, hey, if a student happens to approach you, because trust me, I feel the time is gonna come. If we, as you say, we progressing and whatnot, and people becoming more comfortable in their skin, we're gonna get to that point where you may have a student that say, hey, Mr. So-and-so, I don't think I'm like the regular students or the other boys or the other girls. I have feelings toward the same gender. Can I talk to you? Or because I'm sure it's gonna come. And guess what? You guidance counselor or whatnot, I'm sure they prepared you for that. They maybe don't announce it.
They probably don't prepare it. I feel that.
But you just want them to voice that, hey, there is some place or someone you could go to.
You can go to and speak to and help guide you through this. And I think the Ministry of Education or Social Services,
they'll just blanket it. That's what they'll do.
Put it in place, because you know what tends to happen.
They'll blanket it.
The child then goes to social media. They go on Google. They go
and they learn the information from that place.
But
you got to keep in mind, they're not gonna go out. The ministry is not gonna have them go out and just be like, hey, if you're gay, come this way. No, they ain't gonna have them say that.
They're not gonna have that.
They're gonna be like, this is what they always put it. This is what they always put it. They're gonna say, if you're feeling confused, you know, you gotta use this politically correct words. Hey, if you're feeling confused or depressed or like you don't belong, come on over to my office and we'll talk. And you know, they know them students.
Well, they all know the students. But I think even if they don't want to have a section in the curriculum that says, you know, studies for LGBT, counseling and all that, in a lifestyle class, because I remember when I was in high school.
What do you know about lifestyle class? Family life.
Yeah, y'all know what I meant. Y'all know
what's gonna happen.
In a family life class. And no, but it needs to be addressed, because you have.
I don't know about you. Might want to address it.
Look.
I went to government school.
And they addressed
it. Yeah, they did.
What they say?
The teacher's like, students, have you ever watched a show called Degrassi? She's very mature. That's what she did, and that's what she did. She eased them into it, and she was like, "There's a little boy on it by the name of Marco, and this, that, and the next, and he's going through all of this, and he happens to be gay. This, that, and the next." And she was explaining. She said, "You look just like him." Seriously, she did. She told me this, like, you know, this is a guy named Marco. You look just like him. I was like, really, okay. Oh, alright.
But I guess she was just the one brave teacher to do that. I don't think there's any curriculum in place to say.
Listen, this
life, is how we navigate it.
It's a part of life. It's in there. It's in the whole sexuality spectrum. How the hell you gonna just say gay? You could just say straight, man, woman. So when they happen to meet these people or come across these things in life, then they're gonna be like, what the hell? I didn't know about this. They didn't tell me this in school.
Keep in mind now, you know, the ministry has a history of, you know, putting its head in the sand when it comes to things like this. Because I mean, even things like just discussing sex, you know, that's kind of an issue.
Oh, we had that sex,
you know,
in grade 7. That was
so you can imagine an LGBT portion of the curriculum. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult for that.
I think it's going to be required at some point, because it's been extremely progressive in America. Almost the entire world has already accepted it as a almost social norm. The only place that's still a start would be Africa and the Caribbean, and it's slowly spreading. Well, not spreading, but you know, and people are slowly being tolerant of it here. So the goal is for it to need to happen. So when these students leave school, they are adequately prepared to handle it.
They adequately prepared.
They're adequately prepared. So first day of the job, I go into a rough school,
Just
straight to the end. I go inside the
them.
hotel industry and I see.
Oh no! See,
gay
it's different.
couples and
It's
all
different.
this,
It's
that.
different.
They don't know how to respond to that.
No, it's different on the job. You don't know how to
Yeah.
respond. You gotta act like you know how to respond. Why? Because I paid you to be here. Oh, and like different. Like if you come in contact with someone in the barber shop or wherever, okay, you don't like them. I don't have to stay around you. I'll just leave. Simple as that. But I guess, once they get on the job will, the job really shouldn't have to, but they'll teach them how to deal with everybody from different walks of life.
Well, I don't know. I think we're a long way from that, because if it took this long just to get to the sex discussion, when we know that if you inform children about
Sex
from early age, they're more likely to make a better decision.
Mm-hmm.
And they still can't arrive at, let's implement this in the schools, then you can imagine LGBT?
Well, if not that, then the parents need to.
They're
They're gonna feel like you're trying to persuade or influence their child.
No, you need to educate your child, because you rather wait until
somebody else.
No, even that. They're gonna wait till they send their child off to the States and they get absorbed in that culture, and you send your child come back home and you like, what the hell happened? Who is you?
No, it's not that, Just like, let them know about it. You just let them see and understand that there are different people in this world. Everybody's not the same. Everybody don't feel the same about this genders as some do. So you just gotta explain and let them know. This is what it is. Now, I'm not saying that we're gonna give them a class on voguing. We can give them a class on duck walk.
No, it's just okay.
You just want to say, yeah, I can understand that's a part of science. Like, just.
It happens. Okay. And, I think it's important to let the child know, if you think you're heading in that direction, it's totally fine. But then I believe also some people, at least parents, are afraid because they know how society would react, and that's why they intimidate and pressure their kids. But I believe that still is the wrong way to go, because you still could cause lasting damage on
they ain't
the
worrying
child.
about that. A lot of times they trying to protect themselves as well, because they say, hey, as soon as word get out, the church can start talking about me, people on my job can start talking about me, all the cousins can start talking about me. I don't want that get out there. Intimidate you, keep that garbage, lock up, keep that. I don't want to know nothing.
But if that child turns out to be, brilliant mastermind, multi-millionaire, they just happen to be lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and gay, then what?
They don't want that out. You
No,
have some
they can be right
families.
there. Okay, he's paid this.
You have some families who want that go to the grave.
But you can't hide.
That's the sad truth.
But the reality is, it exists. People are here and they're not going anywhere, and you need to be able to adequately handle it. Otherwise, I believe parents really need to. Parents really need. Could you stop mumbling?
No, go ahead.
I mean, you're gonna find this person.
You better come on, Don Lemon. Come on, Don Lemon. Use the proper words.
But I mean, in regards to parents, right? First of all, we know we have a major challenge in this country in terms of parenting in general.
Oh yeah,
right?
So
talking about LGBT is a kind of a stress, because most of the parents don't even have the topic about sex in general.
I never had that sex on my
exactly.
School had to teach me that.
Exactly, right? So I mean,
but I think as a generation progresses, the newer generation, the millennials, the
hopefully,
Generation Ys, they're the ones who are going to be like, okay, I grew up in the time when this was budding. This is the case. Move on.
Hopefully.
But what I just want to slide this in here. There's one point. The reason why it's essential for any parent or teacher or counselor to really tackle and find out how best to guide someone who's questioning. You don't want that child to go on Google and they find out about Grindr, and then they find out about all these LGBT apps, and then you have all the older people preying on the younger ones, and they just get swept away. And then you realize, and then you're wondering, oh, how my child gone from good, quiet to with the junglists and then all these, just swinging, sleeping from man to man or woman to woman, and just being all over the place.
Most parents over here don't think like that.
But they need to open their mind.
They should, but they're not gonna think like that. As far as they're concerned, if you just spray on your I could beat it out you and whatever, and hope that you somehow end up on a straight and narrow.
You can't intimidate. You can't intimidate and beat something.
See, they don't understand that.
It's
If
because,
you was teeth.
No.
They don't
It's the,
understand that.
no, it's the truth. People, they don't understand.
They don't understand that. They've been
Once you have
everything.
that, some people have that religion beat so
Yes.
deep into them.
Slave master, the white
Just how
man
the
tell
slave
you read that
master
book.
beat them
Yes.
and intimidate them and beat the fair to them and said, hey, this is my religion. You can take this on. You can learn this. You can understand this. That's the same terminology and things of that nature they use when it comes to homosexuality. They'll automatically say, oh, this is a spirit. Oh, that's what they say. Oh, it's a spirit. And then you even have some families, you know, of the I would say of the let's say higher knowledge, you know, a little smarter, or even, you know, Caucasian family. They say, oh well, you know,
You're gonna go to
Mark,
therapy.
I think, you know, it's just a phase,
You're gonna
and
go to
you could do some therapy and you're gonna be fine.
But no, Mom, this is how it is. You're not gonna ruin this for me.
It can be changed. It can be changed like that. When honestly and truly, all you're gonna be doing when you stand under these places to fix them, you're just gonna make them stop the habit. They're still gonna have the urges. They're still
They're
gonna
not gonna stop the habit.
participate.
They're just gonna hide it from you.
They're gonna hide it from you.
It's the same thing with like fat camp, but like, you know,
That is
they'll
not the
just
case.
try it. They'll stop the habits for now, so you can see a little improvement. And when they get on your site, what you think they gonna play with? Them Snickers.
That's not the case. But
Yes.
I really do hope if any parent is listening out there, you know, and your child comes to you, pay attention.
And
You know,
don't
you-
stand at the fat camp.
Say fat camp. Don't intimidate them. You really want your child to be open from you, because that could be the whole difference from you actually knowing your child, and your child, when that child becomes financially fit to live on their own, you don't see that child ever again.
Yeah.
Because that happens. People be like, oh, I can't wait to get out my mom room so I can just be me, and you know, they didn't intimidate me and talk bad about me, and you know, this child have all kind of mental issues that they just become a bad product of society. But yeah, you know, and don't be hypocritical. You know, when you was young, well, when some parents
Oh, that's the
were
next
young,
one is gone me.
the hypocrites, they be right there. Oh, they talking down, shouting this, but then you go on social media, you talk to your friends, and oh, this one was hitting me up, sliding in my DMs. I won't go out for this. This one being trading tonight, and then you look at the picture. Oh, and that's the one who's in the church preaching down to. Oh, okay.
But that's how it always be. What you think?
That's how it always is. That's how it always is. But yes. So, you know, just to wrap up this episode, it was, you know, pretty entertaining. A lot of things mentioned. So we can all summarize that, you know, the tolerance for homosexuality by Bahamian society has risen. So they're a lot more tolerant of it. It's not a case where, you know, homosexuality is rising. It's not infecting people and people are deciding to be, you know, oh, I'm going to be lesbian today, then I'm going to be transgender tomorrow.
I mean, if
I'm going to be bisexual next week, I'm going to be on Friday.
If you was a sensible thinking individual, you should know that don't make no sense.
Oh yeah, you know.
But you know, we have a lot of stupid people in the world, so
Yeah, so you know, that's, you know, they're not going anywhere. They are here, and I think what's happening is the younger generation of LGBT, the Generation XYs and the millennials, they know who they are. They accepted themselves. They're very independent. They don't need validation from anyone because they get validation from their parents, which can be a good and bad thing. So you know, they're not apologizing for who they are, and the reality is they are here. They're not going anywhere. Whether you like it or not is your problem, not their problem. And I think once society wraps their mind around that concept that, okay, it's fine, you know, we won't fight you down, but, you know, just, I know some people who say, do that on your time, not my time. So that's it.
your
So
time and not my time.
when you move it on your own. Yes, I think that's your time. That's your time. So, that was a pretty good discussion for today. We like to thank our panel. Kenny, who was, you know, so wonderful coming here today, and we had our so-called PR director.
As I want to be Don Lemon signs off, I just want to let you guys know that SASH Bahamas is here for anybody, anybody, gay, straight, any walk of life. You just come on through our doors, and we are here for you. Telephone number 323 7274. That's SASH Bahamas.
Yep, that's him, always the PR guy. But on a serious note, we are here, located downtown Victoria Avenue and East Space Street, second floor, Malcolm Building. Door number 8.
Right next to the police
Door number
station.
8. Monday to Friday, 10 to 6. So please come on down.
Special events. Check us out on Facebook, SASH Bahamas. Make sure to check us out on Thursdays. We do have social events like Spill the Tea. And Wednesday we have Healthy Lifestyles. And definitely on Tuesdays we have Know Your Rights. 7 p.m. So just make your way on out. You'll have a good time, alright?
Yeah. So if you're, struggling, if you...
Yes.
Or... I can't deal with this one,
Why you can't deal?
I really can't. I really can't. I think we need to have him on the show like once every quarter. I'm gonna speak to management about that. You were gonna speak to management about that. So yes, if you're someone who's struggling with your identity, you just need someone to talk to, some place where you won't be judged. Feel free to come down to our offices. I think I can safely say that SASH is one of the only charities that do cater to LGBT. And does so without reservations or bias. So if you come through, ain't no one gonna know you was here. It's always important for you to know your facts or information.
And confidentiality is a must at SASH.
So always confidential. So if you're struggling, you want to find out information pertaining to the LGBT spectrum, where your rights are, come and talk to us. And don't rely on the internet and Google, because anyone can put anything on the internet. So, and that will bring us to a close for this episode. Can't stand this one in the corner here. When you guys come and you meet the PR guy, just kick him in the back or the shoulder.
At SASH Bahamas, we also believe in safe sex. So wrap it up.
Oh yes,
always
wrap it up.
Oh, Travis, wrap it up.
I can't deal with this one, We can't deal with them. Anyway, as he says, we're wrapping it out. Have a good one, guys. Can't wait to hear from you. We're gonna post on our website soon a forum where you can send us questions, get in contact with us. So check that out on the website again, www.sashbahamas.org/SASH Talk. So until next time, bye.